Here's the truth about a content creator's journey and lifestyle, part 3. So let's get into it, guys. Champions, it's time to win. Just remember that. It's always time to win, and it's always time to have that turtle power, right? So let's get into it. So when we left off the last time, we talked about how we wanted to grow. We want to start to grow on our journey, in this content creator's journey, and let the world know who we are. So there's a couple of ways that you can do that. But first, you got to decide that you are ready to go all in. Absolutely. You got to remind yourself that you have a purpose. You started this for a reason, and that you have a purpose. So let's get into it. You got to decide what works for you. That's the first thing about it. Now, there's so many different ways that you can become monetized, but let me tell you, you have to be dedicated to what you said you're going to do, or it's not going to work. And I am not being negative at all. I want you to win. So here's the ways that you have to do things in the manner that you want to do them. There's so many different ways. So let me give you some different scenarios, right? Okay. So for myself, let me tell you what my journey is. And for me, I decided, you know what? Okay. I see that I have to have 1,000 subscribers. And I also need 4,000 watch hours. So I did my calculations. And I said, okay, it looks like by me doing these shorts, I'm only getting people who will just come around for just the meantime. Not for a long time, for just a little while, right? And so I need people that are real, true supporter subscribers, right? That's going to come over and really look at my content. Where when you look at the watch hours, it's because of the watch hours grow because of the videos and the live stream, right? Now, you can get monetized through the shorts, but it's so much harder to do that. You got to have millions and millions of views within 90 days, okay? So I kept going hard with my shorts, and I saw that nothing was popping. So I had to do something that I believed that would work for me. What did I do? After I got about 700 subscribers, because it's easy to get subscribers through shorts. They don't mind subscribing to you because they like your shorts. But guess what? They're not coming over to watch your long form. They're not going to watch your videos and your lives. So I was like, okay, what do I need to do? I decided I needed to unlist my shorts. Now, this is what I did. I unlisted my shorts because I needed every minute for my watch hours. So they had no choice but to go to my long forms and my lives, my 8 to 10 minute videos, right? My 8-minute, 3-second video or my 10-minute video. And I was like, yes, they're going to have to watch my content here, and I'm going to get my watch time, and every little bitty second counts. Every minute counts, right? So that's what I did. And I unlisted those shorts, and it grew me. It grew me. It grew me. And I was like, yes, I'm winning. I'm winning. And so I noticed when I unlisted those shorts, I could see my true amount of viewers that were viewing my content, right? And then I could scale how many views I needed to get fully monetized. Yes, y'all, it's a big deal. I realized there was a certain amount that I needed. And I also realized that if I kept going hard, and if I did a 90-day challenge, which people love 90-day challenges, that we will all go together and grow together, right? And so that's what I did. I said, come on, y'all, let's go. Let's have a great time. Let's do this. Let's do this 90-day challenge. And so we were doing this 90-day challenge to be healthy and put out content and have a great time. And next thing I knew, I was monetized, but it took me a little while to get monetized. It took me 8.5 months. And I believe it took me that long because, first of all, I think if I would have just went ahead and stayed consistent with a certain brand, I would have got monetized just like that. But I had like certain different brands going on, which is what people would call a niche, right? So I had basically 3 different niches going on. And then, like I said, in the first part of these series of videos, I said, I have to be a brand. And you got to learn that being a brand is key. Okay. So let's talk about this real quick. Think about it. When we did the 90-day challenges, in which we're doing one right now. So if you want to jump into a 90-day challenge, go to my post and go read what the 90-day challenge is about. So yes, y'all, a 90-day challenge is key. And it's like you have to like go all in. You have to put in your best effort ever. And you have to be consistent, and you have to be truly you in every way, right? Because people are going to know if you're real or not. They're going to see the fakeness in you. They're going to see the realness in you or whatever. They're going to be like, oh, okay, should I go over here and check out this channel or not? Do I like this content? Well, guess what? A lot of times you're going to end up loving the content that is authentic and that's fun and that speaks to you, right? It may be some serious content. It may be talking about all kinds of different things, right? And it may just sing to you. And you say to yourself, I like this content. Now, I want to talk to y'all real quick about something. Listen, do not subscribe to people that you do not want to watch their content. Don't play around. Some of y'all just getting with anybody and subscribing to anybody. You know that you really don't want to watch that content. Make sure that you're watching content that you truly want to watch. Do not just subscribe just to be subscribing, okay? Because that's not right and it's not fair to that person. They're looking for you to come over. But guess what? Like I said in part 2, you got to venture out. It's all about organic reach. And as you learn that, you will grow to great lengths, okay? So listen, come on over to the 1,000 plus new content creators community. We are happy to see you and encourage you and inspire you to do your best in this content creators journey, okay? So we're going to be live Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on live stream. So make sure you come on over, and we are happy to have you in our community, in the Champion Nation. All right, talk to you guys later. I love you. I believe in you, and I want to see you win. Let's go, y'all.